everybody, and welcome to the Laws of Community. As you guys know, I am the host, Ron Raymond, with my other host.
Hanna Sumrall.
I hope you guys are having a good day. And sorry, we're starting late today. We got some news for y'all though.
So we have decided, just like every show does every once in a while, that we are going to take a much needed break, kind of regroup, revamp, and I don't know how much we're gonna go a different way. I know we're definitely probably still gonna have home is the home free and self-love. Um, but other than that, we're gonna probably make a couple of changes. Um, And yeah, that is the main announcement just to get it started off.
Well, I mean, you know, and today is the first week of the month, so it is new beginnings. And we were going to have a guest, but our guest did not show. And not only that, but kind of helps with us being able to give you guys this message at least for our new beginnings as well, because not only are we going to take a quick hiatus, but uh, we have decided to also, which was the initial plan, we are going to break off from Blanca's production, um, her being our producer of our show, which is not because of any reason between our friendship or our business relationship. It has everything to do with financially right now. We're just trying to take a moment to really go over everything, and not only that, but kind of figure out where we're going to want to go with our show, and figure out more of our scheduling and everything like that, because we might stop going from every Thursday to maybe some Saturdays, stuff like that too, especially with business picking up on the physical end over here with me. It's kind of hard for Hannah, being at home with our son, and me being at some work sites and possibly not being able to get on, like I have in the past or like she has in the past. Um, like the last few weeks, kind of on and off. There were a little bit of things like where I was just on a couple times by myself. That had to do a little bit with this, the fact that we have our son, and I'm trying to fight my signal with my phone or have my laptop completely charged and be able to use my hotspot on my phone to actually get on Restream and um, you know fully be able to be here with you guys, or you guys can hear me and see me and all that. I don't know if you guys can fully hear me now. I was told that I had a little bit of bad sound on my end, but hopefully you guys can hear me.
Yeah, I don't know
Um,
what's happening. It's acting a little weird.
is it cutting out, or am I just
It
quiet?
was just like muffled. It was weird.
Oh, here, let me speak into it. You can't see me then because my camera's over here, my microphone's over here. Haha.
It
But
wasn't much better anyways, so.
well, but anyways, we do appreciate everything that Blanca and our engineer Kirill has done for us to help us build up the show. Um, we actually, at the start of the show, one thing that Blanca with the laws of life and us had gone over is the fact that she was going to help us get this started, and ultimately the goal was to branch off, be able to do our show on our own. And so that's
Yep.
also, where we are with the new beginning of it. We're getting to that point of where we kind of understand the flow of the show. We understand, uh, how to really deal with the technology a little bit better and everything. So we're ultimately gonna, you know, be able to do that, and not make it where we're having Kirill engineer for us late after the time that we're supposed to start, like today. we're about 20 minutes late. And every time that we do that, I personally, I know I feel really bad about it usually because that's time. Time is money, and time is time where she could be spending time with her family or doing whatever. So, um, mad respect to Kirill for all the times being there for us throughout this journey so far of us growing the show. And thank you. Um, and thank you all of you who have helped us build up this show. Every single one of the guests that have been with us so far, thank you for helping us get to this point. Um, with all the conversations, all the times, we've talked about community building and new beginnings and all that. This is the point in our time that we are now take another new beginning. So got to really focus on some things and yeah, hopefully we'll do just as well. Um, but definitely definitely wanted to share that with you guys. It's kind of a big step, um, and it's it's a little nerve wracking a little bit because we're definitely gonna have to make sure that we have everything uh, going the way that we need it going during the show. But uh, you know, it's gonna be exciting. That's what I think.
Oh, most definitely. And it'll be a lot better, like easy flow for us. So that way, if we do need to change the time to Saturdays or something, we don't have to worry about taking up someone else's time and coordinating with them besides our guest. And that also means, if we have guests that can't do it at this specific time, um, we can change up the times.
Yep, and not have to just do a recording prior to that. We just say, hey, what's a good time? What's a good day? And possibly get you a show earlier in the day or later in the day, depending on what you guys like to do sometimes or what the guests need. Um, yeah, that's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, it should be definitely a new avenue that we're gonna go down towards.
Well, and thinking about it too from the perspective of streamers, with podcasting and everything, it might give us different. We'll have another chance with other audiences too, or some of you who have been able to hop on and watch us. Sometimes I see that you just hop on for a second and hop off, and maybe it's because you don't find interest in what we're talking about. Maybe it's because you just don't have the right time, you're at work, or you're just getting home and dealing with getting dinner ready, or who knows? There's multiple different reasons why you might have it. And a lot of times, it's a good time. I do what you're doing. Hopefully, we'll be able to give you guys a better opportunity to see us throughout the times that you are available to actually come and listen or come and watch us live. And that's going to be something that I love to bring about because that's going to help us build our community and that's going to help you guys build your community a bit more on our too. So yeah.
Or maybe they just don't want to listen because of how bad of quality your video comes in all the time.
Oh man, oh you're right. I mean that person just left. Whoever that was, thank you for coming and watching us live, even if it was like 30 seconds. Um, you know, but yeah, could be true. That could be it. Bad quality.
Or,
Ah, or all these stinking flies that keep flying all over. That too.
oh my goodness.
I just stink.
Oh yeah, that's definitely why.
Oh yeah. Oh
Um,
yeah. Thank you,
but
whoever
yeah,
just popped in and started watching us live. Thank you for being here.
yes. Whoever is here, thank you. Give us a comment that way we can actually shout you out and say your name and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is the current goal is to refocus, revamp, and honestly, I don't know about you, but my vision is for us to continue doing a lot more live videos, not necessarily on the podcast level during this break, because we still want to be present. We still want to be with you guys and letting you know what's going on, and maybe talking with some community members, maybe not. But yeah, that's what I see.
Yeah, absolutely. If any of you are out there on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, audio, audiobook, or Audible, not audiobook, Audible, um, or gosh, I can't think of the other ones off the top of my head. But if you're listening to us on any of those, just know that once again, this is probably going to be the last or one of the last recorded ones that are put up there, that's distributed to there. For now, at least, we are just going to be straight on Facebook or YouTube. I might actually start going on to our Instagram as well on Oasis Fundamentals and start doing lives on there for you guys too. Um, Once I'm able to, if I can, if you guys want to go out to TikTok, I don't know if you guys TikTok, but we got TikTok um, for Oasis Fundamentals as well. And once I get enough followers on there, I'll be able to go live on there as well, I believe. So there's multiple different opportunities of where you could possibly find us still, and it'll definitely be on Facebook, on YouTube, indefinitely. So
Well, so you say that I was planning to still have things go out onto the podcast, but we can figure that out later and
well, I
always
mean,
just
yeah,
let
we
them
we
know.
can figure that out, but we're gonna have to, there's a little bit of the financial parts of it that we're gonna have to do. So we're gonna have to figure that out. Because we're not gonna be going through the same distribution. So
You don't even know the resources I've got though.
yeah, well, I don't. But anyways, yeah. Um,
I think that's about it.
I think that is about it. And we don't want to keep you guys all day. We don't want to keep the room all day. This is the time that we usually end.
Right.
Um, but we definitely love you guys and appreciate every one of you who have helped us uh, build this show. And we we're so grateful. And thank you, whoever talked. Um, we're always loving our live because you guys, when we see the topic, we get a burst of energy. I know I do. And I always feel happy that we have you here watching with us. Put in a comment if you feel like real quick, and we can shout you out before we end the show. Um, but yeah, thank you guys for joining us, and we hope that you guys stick along with us along our journey, and
Yeah.
yeah, see where
Definitely keep up.
things go.
Yeah, keep up with us on Facebook. Most definitely, it'll be the major place that we post anything for Oasis under Oasis Fundamentals.
Yeah.
Well, alrighty, I guess that's about it. We will be back next week with another guest, right?
I believe, yes, we will be back next week with another guest. And
One last guest until the new year, I think, is when we've decided we'll officially restart the show back up. So yeah, we will see you next week, and then
who
in
knows? You
January.
might see me live, though.
Yeah,
Sometimes in
but the
between.
show
Yeah, you're right.
specifically,
But for the show.
the
Yeah.
show.
Well, all right.
Alrighty, guys, thanks for joining us. If you did,
Yep. Love you guys, and see you next week.
bye.